Hi, Tiffany with Cord and Kruse, and today we're tackling question number 3 of those I get asked the most, where to buy. Now, it should come as no big shock that the larger the auction house and the more popular the auction house, the larger the fees, which is going to tack on some extra costs to the vehicle that you are buying. You're going to have an admission, a bidder registration fee, and a buyer's premium. You will have these costs no matter which auction house you choose, but the larger the auction house, the larger these fees will be. Now, this isn't to say that you can't still get a very good deal at a large auction house. You can, but you need to buy when things are off camera or when they're not filming for television. So that would be Thursdays and Friday and Saturday evenings after about 4 p.m. So smaller auction houses are great, but again, that's not saying you're going to get a good deal, because what's happening at every auction house is we are creating a place for competition, and competition is what really drives price up. We are doing advertising, emails, social media, print advertising, television, radio, and the such to bring in as many people as possible to create competition to drive the prices up. That's our job as an auction house on behalf of the seller. So the better place to look if you're buying for the first time is probably online auctions, online classifieds, and marketplaces. Now you might be thinking to yourself, this is very scary because who's going to make sure this car is mechanically sound for me? Well, the truth is no one, but no one's looking out for you in this area if you're at an auction either. No auction house has a mechanic on staff. Every auction and every platform on which you can buy a collector car, you are buying that car as is, where is, with no warranties expressed or implied. That is just the facts. No one is making sure that this car is mechanically sound. So if I were you, I'd make a new best friend that's a mechanic, and I would implore him to travel with me when looking at these cars. Now, please keep in mind, an auction house is not going to let that mechanic crawl all over the car. He's going to be able to look under the hood, to look at the engine, but that's about it. So it's better to have this best friend mechanic available once you've bought the car, just to make sure that the car is roadworthy for whatever use you're going to use it for, whether that's a daily driver, taking it on cruises, or just taking it to car shows. So secondarily to making a best friend that's a mechanic, I would also suggest that you check the title, note the VIN, and then go look at the car and make sure that the VIN on the title matches the VIN on the vehicle. This is going to be very, very important for making your life simple when buying a collector car, because if they don't match, you're going to have a nightmare at the tax office. Also, please note that if you're from Texas, you need to take a 130U form with you and have the seller sign off as seller on that form. Again, just going to make it a little bit easier when you head to the tax office as far as transferring that title into your own name. Now, I hope this has made things a little simpler, a little clearer, but it might not have. And if that's the case, feel free to give me a call and we can have a chat at 713-331-9404, or always you can reach out by email to me at tiffany@cordandkruse.com. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful week and a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you soon.